welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you guys the big project that I was talking about in the past 2 or 3 videos. I'm not sure exactly, but I talked about it. And I'm so excited because I didn't know if I was going to be able to pull this off, and I still don't know if I pull this off, as it, I had an image in my head. And sadly, I did not have enough space to create everything the way I thought I could in my head, because I didn't have enough space. Like I said, this is a 64 times 64 lot, and I feel like everything's still crowded together, or maybe, I don't know, I feel like it is. So yeah, I'm sorry if that's a problem. And then also, well, I haven't even said what I'm making, but you guys probably already know by the title of this video. I am making Neverland because I watched Peter Pan the other morning and I was like, oh my god, I can totally do this. I can do Neverland. It doesn't look too hard, and I think I can do it. And so yeah, I did it. But again, it's a little crowded. Neverland should be bigger. I mean, it's big for The Sims, but it's just crowded, a little bit crowded, everything together. And obviously we don't have ocean, we can't build in the ocean because Neverland is more of a little island. So I just kind of made it to where there was a pool around everything. So it kind of looks crappy underneath, and there is like a basement area because of the treehouse. You guys will see in a second here. And yeah, so it just kind of looks messy underground, but I mean, it's okay. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I hope it doesn't bother you. So this is the Mermaid's lagoon. As you can see, it's surrounded by a bunch of rocks, like mountain rocks kind of thing, in the movie. So yeah, that's how I made it, and I just added some flowers to decorate and make it look a lot prettier. And yeah, this is just regular flowers, for the ground. I just elevated them and I made it bigger. Same with the rocks. I think these are from the camping expansion pack. I think they're supposed to be benches, but I expanded them as well to make them look like little mountains. And then that's it. I pretty much had to make like a basement underneath this area here because the mermaids do hang out in the middle of this little cave thing. They hang out there. The rocks are obviously just on the floor and they're coming up, but in order for the Sims to be able to actually sit there, there has to be a floor because they can't sit on the rocks if they're expanded. So I decided to just make some bigger and then add some little ones at the front. That way my wannabe mermaids can actually sit there. I actually went until the Sims resource, which is where I get all my CC from, just because it's so easy from there. I got some mermaid outfits and I made 2 mermaids and I had them sit there, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video. So it actually works. You Sims can actually sit there and just enjoy the view and the fake waterfall that I created there with the little jets for the fountains. So yes, I just put those in the rocks, and that's it for this area there. This vampire tree is actually gonna be the Hangman's tree, which is where Peter Pan lives, the little tree house. So here's the basement. You can already see that it's a mess on the bottom, and for some reason it started acting weird. I tried making a wall and it wouldn't go all the way across. I'm not sure why. I don't know what was in the way. I couldn't figure it out, so I just made it work. I made it work. So this is just me creating the underground part of where the actual house is going to be underground. I'll go back and fix it later. And they have all sorts of entrances through the tree. Obviously you can't enter through the tree, so I just put some stairs hidden behind the tree where the Sims can go down into the basement. And I decided to add just some little lights to the tree to make it look prettier. I thought it was just dead. And his tree, like I said, it has little entrances and things hanging from the tree, and obviously it's a Hangman's tree, like it's called. But just to make it prettier for Sim purposes, I just added the little fairy lights or Christmas lights. I don't even know what they are. And because you enter through the tree, I added a door. Obviously it's not functional, it's just sitting there, but it makes it look a little bit more mystical, more fairy-like, I think. So that's just what I did. But the stairs are in the back, and yes, they are functional for your Sims to go down to the basement. And this is just me trying to create this building, which is gonna be Skull Rock. It's supposed to be a cave, which is where Captain Hook takes Tiger Lily to try to get her to talk. I don't remember exactly why, but I remember he ties her up and he puts her in the middle for the water to eventually get to her and drown her. And that's where Peter Pan goes to rescue her and pretends to be Captain Hook, talking in Captain Hook's, I can't talk, talking in Captain Hook's I guess, voice, and Mr. Smee, you know, he's just confused and, you know. But yes, Skull Rock, I feel like it's iconic to Neverland, so I had to include it. It doesn't really have a purpose, it's just an empty building. Of course, you can go back and add whatever you want to this. I made this, I think it's generic. I think it's a generic place. Eventually, because I made it residential just so I can play with the mermaids and all that stuff, and I can control them. Because I did create like Peter Pan and Captain Hook, and well, I tried, you know. I tried, but you know, it's residential. But when I upload it, I'm gonna try to upload it as generic. I'm gonna upload this. Actually, it should be uploaded already. By the time this video goes live, it should already be in the gallery, so you guys can look. I'll try to link the gallery link at the bottom of this video in the description, like always, so you guys can check that out. Like I said, by the time this video goes up, it should already be in the gallery, because by the time this video renders and everything, I should have already done that. So yes, I'm gonna try to make it a generic build, and if not, it's gonna have to stay as residential, but you guys can change that, you know, like you guys want. It can be a park, it can be whatever you guys want it to be, but for now it's residential. I'm gonna try to upload it as generic. So yes, I think I did a pretty good job with the skull. It actually ended up looking like a skull, if I say so myself. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it looks pretty good. If only the nose thing, because that's like the perfect shape for a skull's nose at least. If only that was black, that way it can stand out more, but it's not, so it just has to, you know, it's what worked the best, so I had to make do. But I really do think it looks like a skull, so I'm pretty proud of that. But like I said, nothing special to it, just an empty building. You guys can make it an arcade, or I don't know, maybe that can be your house if you decide to live here in Neverland. I don't know, it's up to you guys. For now, it's just an empty building. And then I added more of those little sitting rocks around it just to make it look, I guess, kind of creepier, because it is in the middle of the rocks. And I remember Tiger Lily sitting in a rock inside the cave. So yeah, that's why I added them, just for looks, I guess. And then I'm just making water go around it again. Nothing special, just a pool. Just a pool. I wish we could edit more and like in the ocean and stuff like that, that we weren't so restricted to just lots. That would be cool. But anyway, I'm thinking of doing something for the expansion that's coming up, which is Seasons, and I'm super excited for it. Oh god, you guys have no idea how excited I am for it. But what I am more excited about is because yesterday, Sam Guru Grant on Twitter posted that we have been asking, or at least I have been asking, for a farming expansion, because I want to create a farm, and I haven't actually, but I have downloaded a couple from the gallery, and I love it. If in real life, if I could live in a farm, I totally would. That's like my dream house. Actually, is it? No, yes, it is. It's my dream house. You know, I want to live in the farm, have enough space for like 4 or 5 dogs to run outside, and you know, have kids there and have them, you know, have all that space outside. And I love plants, so I want to grow plants, and I want to be able to grow my own vegetables, some strawberries, and you know, all that stuff. So I want that, and I know we have all the gardening and stuff, and we can already do that. But I also want it to where we can have chickens. I want to have some chickens, maybe some little pigs, some horses and stuff like that. But he posted a poll asking that if they were to create the farm, what would be essential. Obviously, I voted for the growing, helping animals grow, because I want chickens, you know, because of that. So I'm so excited. It seems like that finally is coming to The Sims, and I'm so freaking excited. But I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna live in farm after farm after farm, and I actually have I have planned making a farmhouse, and I know it's nothing new. A lot of people have done farmhouses before, videos and stuff like that. But I want to make it. But I think I'm gonna wait until Seasons come out. That way I can add the little beehive thing and the little flower bouquet making thing to the thing, or maybe I'll just I don't know. But those are my thoughts right now. And yes, right now I'm just making the Tiger Lily's house, I guess, her little thing. And the Neverland, it kind of looks like, I was looking at images, the Neverland map kind of looks like it's up on a hill. Obviously we can't make hills or like stoops or like anything like that, so I just made it into a building and they live on top of the building, and that's that. And as for teepees, obviously we don't have any teepees. So this is just me trying to create some teepees. And I think they look pretty cute, but honestly they're useless. There's nothing really to do in them. Your sim can walk in there, but you can't really do much. I mean, that's just that. You can just go hang out by the fire and that's it. The teepees are just decoration. They're useless. And I do have something like this, so I added one as well. And that's that for Tiger Lily's house. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Here I'm creating the hardest part of all, which is Captain Hook's ship. I actually had to remove the water in order to have this work, or else I was going to build through the basement. That's going to be too difficult. So here it is. It's actually 3 stories. I made the top, you know, regular ship, and oh my god, it was so hard because I've never built a ship before. So I kind of went from what I remember from playing Sea of Thieves. I tried to log in into Sea of Thieves, that way I can see the galleon, but I couldn't because none of my friends were online, so I didn't want to be with a bunch of strangers. So I didn't. I just went from what I remembered from playing Sea of Thieves. I was on that for like 2 weeks when it came out, and then I just got tired. You know, it got boring. And then I just stopped, and I know they just released not that long ago, like the, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called exactly, but the Big Shark. They just released that, and I haven't played it since because, yeah, I haven't. I've been into a Sims building mode. I haven't building nonstop. I have a bunch of projects that I have to upload as well. So yeah, I'm just into that mode, and I don't know. I don't want to come back, and I know because of E3 they just announced that they were gonna bring back, or not bring back, but they were gonna add skeleton crews, and that actually sounds freaking amazing. And I'll probably pick up the controller again to play Sea of Thieves when that comes out, because that's gonna be freaking awesome. Like, you're just selling, you know, minding your own business, and then you get attacked by a freaking ship full of skeletons. That's so freaking awesome. So I think I'm gonna go back once that comes back out. And like this morning, actually this week, I've been playing Kingdom Hearts because I saw the new trailer for the new one, and oh my god, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Rapunzel looks so pretty, and then Captain Jack, his voice is actually Johnny Depp, and then he actually looks exactly like him. It's like so realistic, and I'm so excited. So I'm trying to, you know, play through all of them again before that one comes out. So right now I just started. I haven't had much progress. I'm stuck in a level, but yes, I've been playing that, and oh god, all morning I played that. Like I woke up at 5:40. I woke up at 5:40, and ever since I've been playing that. Right now it's about to be 1, and I just stopped so I can, you know, film this not video but voiceover? Yeah, the voiceover, because I edited this video yesterday. I was supposed to put this on yesterday. Like I said, I try to upload Monday through Friday, and so this was supposed to go up yesterday, but it didn't because I had a doctor's appointment. So I just got to edit it. And then I had to go to the doctor's, and then I was just too tired when I came back, and I just didn't do it. I was supposed to do the voiceover when I came back so I can upload it. It was gonna go up late either way in the day, so I just decided not to do it. So here it is today. I just had to do the voiceover today, and yes, this actually took forever just to edit because there was so many parts to it. It took me a week to build this, and so a couple hours. I'm not sure exactly how many hours, but it did take quite a while to build it, and so to edit as well, because like I said in other videos, I actually go through the whole thing and cut out all the, you know, the pieces that because sometimes I just leave it filming while I go to the restroom really quick, or while I don't want to keep stopping it while it's recording it, so I just leave it rolling while I go to the restroom or I go get a snack or something like that. So yeah, there's like parts where it's just not moving, so I have to go through and find all those parts and cut them out. Or like sometimes I tried building the ship on a like diagonal. I feel like that sounds weird when I say it, I don't know. Anyway, you get it. And that way, kind of like going into the water, and it was coming out fine until I built the whole ship, except for like the sails and all that stuff. But I had the whole ship down, like the outline, and I tried to put in the stairs, and that's why I noticed I messed up. Because stairs in the Sims don't go diagonally. Why did I say that even worse? Diagonally. That's as best as it's gonna get. They don't go like that, so I had to tear the whole ship down and start again just in a normal way so that the stairs would work. So yeah, I had to go back and cut all that off. And I don't really practice when I'm building. I know some people, other builders, like to go in and like practice a little bit and kind of get their ideas out of the way. But I don't like to do that, because when I start building, I just want to keep building. And I want to keep going and going and going. And then I hate it that if it works one way, I have to tear it down and start again. So I don't practice. I just improvise as I'm building. If it doesn't work out, then I'll just go through and delete it when I'm editing the video. But yeah, so like I said, I had to tear it down and start all over again, and I think it came out really good. Like, it actually looks like a ship. I was kind of worried it wouldn't look like a ship. I thought I was gonna, I don't know. I had to make curves on it, because if I didn't, it just looked like a block, and it wasn't very, it kind of looked like Minecraft, and it wasn't very, I guess, pleasantly to the eyes, or pleasantly to look at. I don't know, and my voice is going away already. Oh god. But anyways, little health update. I went to the doctor, and they're gonna send me away to get an ultrasound to see what is wrong with my belly, because they're thinking it can be, they're saying it might be nothing. It's not a virus. They check for that. So they're thinking it might either be something that's not too serious, which is just my stomach, or the acid in my stomach just going, you know, crazy for some reason. So I might just have to you know, take some medicine, and hopefully that will help. They changed my medicine that they gave me at the doctor when I went to the emergency, because they said it wasn't strong enough, I guess. My stomach was still not okay with it. I was still acting up, so they changed my medicine to something higher, and they're treating that. So far, I think I've been feeling a little better. I just took the medicine last night, and I took it this morning, and I'm feeling a little better. I mean, it's still not 100% okay, but I am feeling a little better. So, I mean, hopefully, I mean, the worst case scenario that they said it would be, I might need surgery in my gallbladder. But I'm hoping I don't get to that, because I'm terrified. I am terrified. I watch Shane Dawson all the time, his theories, his conspiracy theories. And there was one that like scared me like for life, of like people who go into the emergency room and they have surgery and they can feel everything, but it's like the anesthesia doesn't work. I mean, it puts you to sleep, not puts you to sleep, but yeah, basically it leaves you unconsciously. You're unconscious, so the doctors think they're put down, but you can still feel everything, and that's just so freaking horrifying to me, and I don't want that. I'm hoping I don't need surgery. But anyways, they're gonna send me to do some testing. I have my appointment for that on Wednesday, so next week. So they're gonna check, actually do an ultrasound of my belly and see if I actually have anything wrong with my gallbladder, and if not, then that confirms it's just my acids going crazy, and I'm hoping it's just that, because I don't want surgery. But anyways, yeah, just a little health update in case you cared. But anyways, in the top, like you guys saw, I got off topic. I made the captain's quarters, which is just like the captain's bedroom, and then on the front of the ship I made the I guess like a little hangout room. It's supposed to be like a map room. I know they have that in Sea of Thieves and the sloop ships. It's just the room where you plan out your voyage or whatever. So that's that, and it has a little chess table and stuff. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I don't know what they're doing outside, but it's loud. I don't know. I'm sorry if you can hear it. And anyways, this is the second floor. This side is just for booze, over where they would keep their rum, their barrels, and like their weapons and stuff like that. That's why I put the little locker, because I would figure like in Sea of Thieves they have a little locker. I think it's wooden though, and they keep all their guns and their weapons and stuff. That's what I was picturing. And the other side is just their treasure. They have all their treasure that they've collected. I put most of the frogs and the little plates that come from the jungle expansion pack, and yeah, that. And then here I just made a little cell, because I know they keep prisoners, like the people or that own pirates that keep acting up. They just lock them up there, and just some boxes where I picture they would have their cannonballs and all that stuff. And yeah, pretty basic, just storage. So yeah, the ship is ready. I did some curtains because I think they were the best ones that looked like cells. And then yeah, just like some plants all over the place to make it look a lot prettier and more like a jungly and like a foresty vibe, I guess. And then I went back and added some sand because it is on an island and I guess it should be like a beach around it, or not a beach but just ocean. So I added sand to that and all the edges and all that good stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. I really do think that's it. Is it? I feel like this was a lot shorter. I don't know if you guys feel like that. If you guys create videos as well, I feel like when you're doing the voiceover, it's always a lot shorter than what it felt like when you edit. I mean, this video was what, like 20 minutes, 21 minutes, 23 minutes? I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna end up to be. But, well, I guess it makes sense. Because when you edit, like I said, I have to go for everything. So yeah, it took forever to edit. Oh, no. It's not it. I remembered. I mean, it's it for the outside, but I still have to go in and do the little treehouse underground. Okay, so here we go. I am doing that, and this is where the wall was being wonky, like it wouldn't close all the way. I don't know why. I don't know why it was being weird, but I ended up going for it. I was just tired. So Peter Pan has his room separated from the other Lost Boys, so I decided that this little piece here was gonna be his room. And then I made the treehouse a little smaller because it is pretty tiny. So I ended up putting these little tree branches. I think they come with the restaurant pack. Just because it's underground, I pictured that there would be tree stumps underground as well because it's under a tree, or like roots and stuff. So I just added those for fun, or for like, I don't know, realism, I guess. So I added that to keep the treehouse vibe. And I just added sand because they don't have flooring. And I just added 3 beds. Essentially, I think there's 5 Lost Boys. I don't know, I could be mistaken. I'm not quite sure, I don't remember. But I just added 3, just because, you know, you can't really have all that Sims here. You can't have more than 8. Unless you have the mod, of course, which I don't have. So I can only have 8 at a time. So I just added the 3 little beds, and I know they have shelvings on like behind their bed with like their random weapons and stuff that they make, and they have animal fur on the floor, so this is the closest thing I could find to animal fur. Again, just putting up some random stuff on their little shelves, and I add some toys, and I think that's that. I mean, it's a tree house, there's not much room for anything. Of course, if you want to make this a residential place, you might want to add a kitchen. I did add some bathrooms in the back where the forest is. You can't see them, but they're there. That way your Sims can, you know, they at least have bathrooms. But there's no kitchen. So if this is a residential place for you, you need to add a kitchen. You can maybe do that in Skull Rock if you wanted to. I'm not sure. Like I said, that place is empty. So yeah. And then here I go with Peter Pan's room. His room looks more modern, I take it. Just because, I don't know, he's not really an adult. I take it he would be like a teenager, or he's a kid but he's older than the Lost Boys. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna say bye here because I'm going into screenshots. Hope you guys like it, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!